everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Octane Red _ 392, and today we are going to be installing a third brake light from Seequenced. It's a company out of, where they from again? Oh, you don't know? All right, cool. Don't worry about it. This ain't gonna be no blooper either. We're gonna keep rolling. They in Georgia. We're gonna give you all the information at the bottom of the screen. So that's my address. Right there, Hogansville. Hogansville, y'all. Hogansville, Georgia. And it is Seequenced. We're gonna put the real one. We're gonna put a nice one, a nice title, like right there. But this is the third brake light install. Currently, they only have an option to where you can run a power line to set up a show mode, which you also pick. It's a small circuit board. So this is what we're installing. See the wire? That's the show wire right there. This replaces your stock third brake light. This is the third brake light. This is the stock one. You know, and of course, here is the red that you see that shows up red when you hit the brake light. So what we're gonna do now is gonna go outside. We're gonna show you my car with the regular brake. And then we're gonna go through the install. The breakdown is pretty simple. Let me get this light right. It's pretty simple. It's lowering a little bit of the headliner to get to the two bolts that are, those are 10s, right? You used earlier, the socket? Yes. Yes. So you don't need the socket. You don't even need a deep socket. You can just use a extension with the short one, or you can use deep socket, it don't matter. 10 millimeters is what you're gonna need. We're gonna show you the tools. There you go. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so here is the car. Hit the brakes. All right, this angle is terrible, but as you can see, the third brake light right there. That's him hitting the brakes, and that's how it looks. Hit him again. All right, so let me block that. One more time. That bottom light I got off another site. I'll let you know about that later. That's been on my car for a minute, but that's the stock third brake light that comes in the car. Right here, I'm gonna get it up a little bit closer. One more time. There you go. All right, so that is the stock third brake light. It just flashes, that's it. That's why I actually got the bottom one, just to be more visible at night for safety reasons. The one at night is the reason that my third brake light at the bottom on my rear diffuser is the reason I picked the pattern that I picked for my brake, which is, yeah, my buddy Aaron. He thought the camera was pointing another way. Yeah, it's pointing at me. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So I picked F1. There are a lot of different sequences you can pick from show to brake light. So you can make any one of the patterns a brake light, and then any pattern a show pattern. So it's not like it's only a certain amount of show patterns you can use, and there's only a certain amount of brake light patterns you can use. They're all the same, interchangeable. That's how he makes it work how you choose. I'm gonna give you also a breakdown of how many options there are. There's a lot of options, so it's pretty cool, and it's just a nice little touch that the Chargers didn't get. Well, this is a 2018 Charger. My buddy has a 2020 Charger, and it just didn't come with it. Even the newer wide bodies, they didn't come with the flashing light or whatever. I like it because it actually makes people alert, because sometimes people still will not see brake lights even though people hit the brake lights at night. So that extra little flash, which is what I got F1 for my brake light, and then we have to run the power, the show light, the show wire to a 12-volt power source to get it to activate. So if you want to set up a little switch to where you have it to your power source, or you can choose to have it set up where you flip it in the trunk when you're at shows, so you can turn it on and off, and when you have it going on a constant power, it will run that sequence that you picked. So now we're going to get into the breakdown. So here we go. All right, guys, here we go. I'm laying down in the back seat. This spot right here is what we're gonna be doing. So with your hand, apply. I'm using my thumb to put the pressure against the headliner. You hear those pops? That's the 2 right there. And then you just pull down. There. Alright. Now, with your 10 millimeter, you're gonna, yep, we're doing this all with one hand. Why are you whispering? Don't whisper. You ain't helping.
I would say just cut it and show them afterwards.
Nah, they gotta see this, dog. Alright, so here are the screws that you're gonna be taking out. See that screw there? And over here. And then there's a plug. Right, oh my God. Right here. So I'm trying to light this as I do it. And it's all being done with one hand too, so. All right, you can kind of see me, right? This started out with just me back here, but in order,
He had to ask for Captain.
why you had to say that part? Edit that.
Make
So
it work.
these right here, this is the brake light clip right here. That little thing right there, not that, that's extras. I gotta take that out. But the holes, touch the holes, right there and right there. That's where the clips for the brake light. So this way, this one and this one. There's nothing that's holding them in. You just gotta maneuver the.
Yeah.
You gotta like.
In, so when you put it back in, you gotta go up.
Like that.
In. And when you take it out, you gotta go down and slide it out.
All right, guys. So I'm kind of off camera, but we're looking at the lights. So, fun fact: this brake light, third brake light, is out of a 2011 Dodge Charger. This is out of my 2018 Dodge Charger. Exactly the same. So, if by chance you have a mishap and get a little heavy-handed and potentially break the red acrylic, you got another one. You can go to You Pull It or Cash and Carry or whatever. Pull apart. Is that what it would be? Cash and Carry, LKQ. You know, anywhere where you can go and pull it apart yourself. We actually showed you how to do it, but actually I went and this was already hanging out. Somebody took it out for me. It was already good. Still got a screw in it. But you're gonna press down right here and here gingerly. I won't say it's light pressure, it's a little bit heavier pressure to push the light out. So that's what we're gonna do now. That one's down. That one's down. You kind of hear them come loose, and then you just push. And yeah, that was pretty smooth. And there you go, acrylic intake. Also, we got a special guest, Bluey, apparently. Yeah, some little dog. I don't know who likes dogs. I mean, I can tolerate them, you know. I won't say I like them because I don't own one myself, but I can tolerate a dog. Also, there's 3 screws in here, right here, here, and here. So pretty much, this is the one we took out. So right here, you got 1, 2, 3. It's just 3 screws. You need like a small Phillips head, a PH2 Phillips head. is the perfect fit. It's small enough to get into the screw, but big enough to bite all four walls of the screw, so you're not stripping the screw in case you want to, I don't know, go back to factory for some reason. I don't know why you would. It's actually a safety feature to have an extra flashing brake light when you do apply brakes. So, like I said, I picked the F1 sequence for my brake light, and then I can't think right now, but I'll put it right here, the sequence I picked for my show light. And then you get like a little pick tool to move the screws out of place. And you also have to make sure you don't lose those. You also have to unplug right back here. There's a little wire. That same pick tool you just press down. That let go. And now you just fish out the stock brake light. We're going to put in the updated LED brake light. And also we're going to see if it's actually brighter as well. It may or may not be. It looks like it would be because these are LEDs. I'm not sure. Yeah. They're probably the same, but they're actually smaller in comparison. So they're probably the same brightness, just smaller. Also LEDs, as you all know, that know about LEDs, they pull less power. So actually saving the battery too. And when you go to put this in, I put it upside down because I want to see where the plug is. You're going to go in one way. So there's that. Is he snoring? All right. I'm telling you. Dogs.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. That's going to be our background music right there. Him doing that snoring thing he's doing. All right. So now, once you get your light in place, make sure.
No.
You're gonna
No.
get the screws in. Oh my God. I got big fingers, so this is kind of hard for me.
Yeah, mittens.
Shut up. And now, same way I had it, I'm going to line up the plug. That's what I should have done first. So first thing you want to do is make sure, so I'm unscrewing it because I didn't secure the plug right. And with the replacement, there's not a housing around the plug. So we're gonna pull this back out a little bit just to make sure we have the plug plugged up. Oh wow. So this part is a little testy because you gotta finagle it. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no unless you have some really small pliers to help guide your light. Hey Aaron, that flash. Oh, Aaron, I need your help. Flashlight, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So this part, unless you have your own little like workbench, which we just got a table here. oriented because there isn't a thing on here that's in. All right, so now we are going to go test it right quick. Make sure I have this positive, positive, negative to negative, and we're gonna go plug it in right quick and test it. So, do it one more time. So that's what's gonna happen when we. That's what's gonna happen when we hit the brake. So that's all we want to do. We want to check on that. So we're gonna get to that part. Here we go. All right, guys. So we are done with the install. Literally, it's the 2 screws you put back in, and then you just press the headliner back up. I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna show you guys. 2, 3. So, as you can see, everything put back. I left the yellow, a little bit of the yellow out, so I can use that to run my wire to a switch. This way I can activate show mode and do an update and show you guys how show mode looks. All right, hit the brakes. One more time. One more time. So now you guys can see that's the new brake light for me. I picked F1. So that's why it flashes fast like that and stops. So yeah, there you go. And then one full right there. And one more time. There you go. All right, guys. So that is the final install of the Seequenced third brake light. So, or third brake light. So that's what I picked. Like I said, I'll put down here the sequence I picked for my show sequence, and then also let you guys, I'll do like a screenshot of all of the options you can choose from. They have a lot of options. They are working on, you said they're working on an app?
Yes, trying to work on the app so you can have all the show modes.
You can have all the show modes. Because of the chip, it fits on that little strip. It can only hold so much space or data. So it's only enough for a brake light sequence and a show sequence that you pick from. I know it's well over 10 options you can pick from. But that's what that is. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Also, stay tuned. We will be doing more videos soon.
Hey,
and more.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, here's some more videos you can check out. Before you do that though, hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell, so this way you're notified when we post out awesome new content. Go Jags!